What's up, guys? Jose here, aka Metal Joe Veku, here to talk to you today about why you shouldn't worry about the deliver by and pick up by times in Grubhub. Basically, it's really not that big of a deal. You've got in the app when you're going to pick up an order, pick up by time and then deliver by time. They're very like ETA. They're very ETA related, so it's not like a stone concrete thing. There's some leeway there, so it's not a big deal if you're not picking it up right by that time or delivering at that time, because a lot of the times when you get to the restaurant, the order might not even be ready. So it's not a big deal, especially when it comes to the customer. I've done over 1,000 deliveries now, and I've actually only had one person out of the over 1,000 be kind of a prick to me when I got there. He was like, I was picking up an order from the restaurant. I get there, and he's like, "Geez, what took so long, man? It's just, man, I've been waiting forever, and I've got guests, and what the heck?" And he tipped me $5, which was nice, but still, I've had people tip me $20 and be totally cool and chill. So that one guy out of like the over 1,000, big deal. Forget him, not a big deal. So everybody else is going to be nice. People that I've actually apologized to, I'll go up, and it's maybe been like an hour to 15 minutes, and I'll give them, like, dude, really sorry for the wait, or miss, I'm really sorry for the wait. And the 3 or 4 times that I've had to do it, they've actually said, "Oh, not a big deal." One person was like, "Oh, no worries, we got it." And then another one was like, "Oh, no big deal. I got the food now, and that's all that matters." So most people are pretty chill. You will get from time to time the person who calls into Grubhub and will want to get like an ETA on the food. So then Grubhub will call you and will say, "Hey, this is, whoever from driver care just wanted to get an ETA in the order for Chris P or whatever." And then you can give them an estimate, the best that you can based on where you're at and where you think you're going to get there, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, but try to actually be accurate. There was one where I gave the estimate of like 20-25 minutes, because honestly that was what it was going to take. It was 4 deliveries from the same restaurant, so I had to do 4 different drop-offs, and they were a little bit scattered apart. So the customer that called in that particular one, based on the order that I was doing, it wasn't going to be for another like 20-25 minutes. Sure, I could have said the thing that they wanted to hear. "Oh, tell them it'll just be another 10 minutes. But then, when the 10 minutes passed, and then that 10 minutes passed, and I still wasn't there, I didn't want to cause that drama. So I figured, why? Because maybe if I'm halfway there already, or almost there, and then, they cancel, then it's like a waste of gas. So I prefer to be honest and just say, hey, just be honest and say, what, it's going to take, another 20-25 minutes. And what happened with that particular lady who was the person who called in? She canceled the order, but I already had the food. So what happens? I got free food. I got like some French fries and some burgers and a shake. Big deal, You end up with free food. You're honest. You end up with free food. So, you're gonna get there when you get there. Get to the restaurant as quickly as you can. The only time it might be your fault is if you're taking too long to get to the restaurant. Maybe you're like goofing off or something like that. But you're probably not. Chances are you get the order. You're going to the restaurant. If it's not ready, it's not ready. That's not in your control. You can only pick up the order when it's ready. So, like, I would say 90% of the time, it's not going to be something in your control. It's not your fault if it is going past that pickup by time or the deliver by time. And most customers aren't like watching and be like, "Oh my gosh, where is it? Where is it?" That's just one out of like maybe 7 or 8 in my experience. And the times where it happens are very few and far between. So they'll call up and then, just answer the question. Just be truthful, like I said. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about the pickup by time, deliver by time. Get to the restaurant as soon as you can. When the order's ready, the order's going to be ready. Pick it up and just get there when you can. Most of the time, not a big deal. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. New videos every week. Looking forward to seeing you guys when I do the next one.